Okay. So I guess just wherever it's dark, you will just be looped that.
As long as we're careful, I think we'll be fine.
Forward!
Dang it.
We'll hold our ground.
I was in the middle of an animation, I couldn't dodge. Man, it's gonna be really weird playing this game in Ease 10, because Ease 10's like a full-on action game. This game's only hybrid action. Wait, that's bad. I saw the X. I mean, it didn't repel, so who cares? Surely fireworks? Maybe?
I'll show you the essence of truth. Let's go.
I'd rather just use fire because I know fire hits you.
Stay sharp. It's not over yet.
Bum, bum, bum.
Only one left. Finish them off. We're
I call upon royal power within. The power of fire.
Oh, flame, burn him. Good damage. Wait, you're a gunner now. I mean, if I want to use Lurking Nightblade, I can move you to the front.
Some darker arts.
Alright, resist dark, good to know.
Don't underestimate me. Pierce attacks won't get through.
Neither will slash.
Mass dancer. Howling wind.
I'll tweak the wind, how about that?
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone.
Okay. I'll strive for greater heights.
I'll take some endurance. Actually, you know what? I don't know. It's interesting that luck gives you more items, but I don't really see the need to increase it. Give me some endurance.
I think that's all of them.
You'll hardly see me choosing to raise luck over basically like any other stat. I guess it's interesting that they gave it a purpose besides just like, you know, luck. Being lucky. Because luck's always like pretty different in most RPGs, but... Yeah, so if I go up there, it'll loot me, I guess. So I need to like follow the lights. Where it's not super dark. Is the gimmick of this place?
I see the enemy.
Hello. Oh, you're the one that self-destructs.
We're safe for the time being.
Why's my mom calling me? She knows I'm streaming.
Everyone all right?
I can go this way. Go, give me this item. Self-destruct so I can get your
My
loot.
archetype's abilities feel stronger. What an incredible find.
Look at the quality.
Paladin's Mace. I'm not really running the healer right now, though. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, my mom immediately texted me and said it was an accident. Good to know that she actually knows my stream schedule. What does this say, huh? Look, something written on the stone monument. Mortals are all but lone shards of Mother Earth. Look to the stars, follow the dragon god's guidance. There's a certain poetry to it, isn't there? Sounds like it's meant to encourage living in harmony with nature. But to invite us to look to the stars, surely we cannot do that from within the temple.
No.
Very, very fishy indeed. Can go this way, though.
Right there.
Give me the goods. Cut to the chase and
Take risks, I might suggest
explode
eating
already.
first.
We all get the gist. Surely I can get to that side some other way. Oh, look at these gargoyles. I sure hope they don't come to life like in Archelad 2.
There they are.
Oh, well.
Charging in.
Asking ye shall receive. I still got stunned? I really thought I was gonna stun you before I got stunned. Or got damaged, ambushed, whatever. Oh, Cyclone's level 3. We are reaching level 40. We're probably gonna start running into a lot of enemies with level 3s. Ooh.
Then again,
I picked the wrong time to rank up your gunner.
a wise choice.
A lot of enemies here. I could put you on the bench. That might be my solution if I want to keep a gunner.
Behold this power.
I think it's either I switch Paismei's class, or I put him on the bench. Either or.
Careful. Strike attacks won't phase them.
How do I hit you guys?
Come forth, royal
Magic,
soul.
maybe? Fireworks.
Fight as the noble I am. Are you prepared?
So you know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why does the commander's weapon look like a mop? Especially when they weave it in the air like that.
Is that the end then? We've
You
cleared
know,
the
a
way.
mop was actually a pretty deadly weapon.
I see the enemy.
Alright. Do not go for the stun right away.
Time for some close.
Yeah, sometimes they get like that super armor, and because of there's so much like lag if you're attacking and trying to dodge, so when they get that super armor attack, it's like hard to like dodge basically, because when you attack you're committed to it for a pretty long time.
If I may.
This'll be over soon.
Like there's so much lag from the attack to the dodge. It's just some getting used to. As opposed to like some action games where you can pretty much dodge out of any attack.
Let's work together. Not this.
That's really not necessary. I thought I had an AoE fire maybe.
Now, what's the play? Commander!
You have AoE fire with you.
Turn to ash!
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone.
A halfway decent result. Excellent. I've grown more powerful.
Our foes have fallen.
Good job, Heisman. Good job. Get that agility up. Alright, I got distracted. Where do I go? Which way is not dark? This way works.
Oh, that's not half bad.
I'm saying. How many of those,
What now?
stones have I gotten? I'm already done with this? Didn't you want 3? Yeah, there are 3 total. Apparently I'll get a bigger reward the more I turn in. Alright, well, I mean, we have a lot more of the Dragon Temple, presumably, so we might as well try to get the 3rd. I mean, we're not going to report that until we go back to the town, which won't be until we're done with this dungeon. It's a mural. The War of Ruin is inscribed here in archaic writing.
Doesn't it seem like...
If this depicts the Annex War, it seems far too grand a scale. If it were, it wouldn't have been called the War of Ruin. It's likely depicting the war that led to the destruction of the old world. And people aren't the only combatants here. There are dragons and what looks like monsters in the fray too. They could even be ancient gods. If you ask me, it looks more like they got roped into a war that people started.
What the...
You're telling me people manipulated dragons? This many bloody dragons as a tool of wars? To hazard a guess, I'd say magic, which allows us to control archetypes fashioned after heroes of old, is fairly similar.
Hey.
If gods and dragons really started fighting, no wonder they call it a war of ruin. Could this have really happened, though?
However,
I don't know. I mean, the set pieces are there. I wouldn't be surprised. Plus, we are in a fantasy setting.
Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that.
There they are.
Are you feeling okay? Just making sure.
I'm feeling great. I'm only at half HP.
I imagine that would be of use.
Anyway, I want to see if maybe Hulkenberg will have more use here because Heisme is running Gunner. What class am I using with you? Mage? What am I inheriting? You know, honestly, trying to think if putting someone else on Seeker would be worth my time. Although we have Juna and the protagonist with Seeker. Maybe for funsies. I mean, if I get more hero items, maybe I'll consider it. Because again, there's so much I should be working towards that, like, if I get more hero items, I'll have more incentive to, like, use them and then, like, inherit more skills. I mean, I guess for now you can stay with Mage. I want to get you, what's it called? I want to get you to Wizard, ideally, by the end of this dungeon. We do have Juna and the protagonist with Wind, so we should be fine.
Let's do this. Fast, dancer. Give up already. Keep it up, Juna.
I will fight
Skyfall Bull?
Lend me your strength.
Oh my word, look at this insane list of synthesis skills.
Pierce attacks won't get through.
I don't care if you resist it. I want to see what this looks like.
Lend a hand myself.
How's that?
Take my 3 turn icons. It still killed you. It was severe, but I didn't think it would kill.
There's any more backup coming.
I was expecting 900 damage because he resisted it, but you know? Severe moves are not to be underestimated.
I see
Oh.
the enemy.
Came to life. No, you don't. Careful, careful, you may get the shield. Get him, Stroll. I believe in you, Stroll. Get him. Stop being really thick.
We strike first. This is our chance. Forward.
I call upon a royal soul.
Also, our MP's not running dry because of Juna's abilities. I don't know how much it's giving me, but
Finale. Keep your energy up, everyone.
I imagine it's doing its job pretty well.
That'll do it.
Is this another mural? It's a mural, The World After Ruin, is inscribed in archaic writing.
Indeed.
Based on the title, could we surmise it depicts those who perish in a city torn asunder by flame, would imply a world brought to the brink of destruction by a great war. What's on the bottom there? It looks like people are gradually changing.
Look,
Is that a monster of some kind on the left? What's going on there? What a strange... physiognomy? Physiognomy? I don't know what this word is. It almost looks like a human, but the figure on the right looks like a regular person. No idea what any of this means. Don't think any amount of concentration on our part's going to clear it up. Darkness awaits. There's this last polar stone. This area is huge. So big.
if it's useful, I say grab it. They saw us. On your toes, everyone.
Who saw me?
There they
Oh.
are.
I mean, this thing is not a threat. It always explodes.
Nice fight. Looks
Either
like
I
it's
kill it
useful.
first or it explodes. Bum. Wonder where this other polar stone is. Well. Never mind now.
That might be of use later.
Oh, and Dorgansen's probably raises my endurance. Gonna be terrible. Okay, so the middle stair passage most likely is gonna be how I get that blue sparkle. The one that's down here. Never mind, the game will let me go that way. I mean, it will, but then I'll have to go back to the beginning, I assume, and I'm not about that life.
It's too late for you. Behold this power. Gale. One more. Shooting
It's okay. We can
Okay.
Wind.
Get him. Yellow Gray AP, or AP, MP, AP, has barely moved.
Great work, everyone.
Can only assume
not bad.
Juna's skill is helping. Wait, protagonist had 269? I think he just got 3? I'm gonna actually calculate it for the next fight because I'm genuinely curious how much MP it's giving us. Hello.
Right there.
You didn't see me. You just thought you did.
Time for some close combat.
Alright, so I have 273.
I'll show you.
I do need to, like, end the battle and then keep mind of it.
We're in the groove.
It might even be percentage based, honestly.
Go. Fire.
Okay.
I shall rule the battle.
Protagonist has 263.
Commander! Burn to ash!
Oh, I just saw it said 40 there. I think I just got healed, though.
Smooth finish.
That was probably HP instead of MP.
Even easier than expected.
So I had 263.
That's all of them. We're safe.
I'm only getting 3 MP, but, like, that's still really good. Like, that adds up over time. Again, it might be percentage based, I don't know, but even still, getting 3 MP back after a battle is, like, really good. Any amount of boost I can use for dungeons like this, when Metaphor's biggest thing, not the biggest issue, my biggest issue with the game is the weather system, and also the way missing works, but missing is also an SMT thing. The weather is definitely, like, my biggest complaint with this game. The way weather works, where, like, oh, certain weather effects will, like, take a turn off. That's definitely the thing I hate the most. But anyway, as I was saying, like, MP management in this game wasn't really easy in the early game, so anything to help us is, like, it still stacks up over time.
This is
An old world, is it? I suppose this is some kind of ancient city. If those are buildings, they're preposterously tall. Never in all my days have I seen a town such as this. Hard to believe it's a depiction of the past, isn't it? Almost feels futuristic.
hey.
So if that's a city, what's surrounding it? It looks like monsters. No. Not monsters, no. The more I look at it, the more it appears as though they're being worshipped. A world where there is nothing but one god? Now that's indeed a very different understanding of history from that of sanctism. I don't think we're gonna guess our way to the right answers here. Let's press on.
Oh yeah.
Alright, I need to find some way to grab these blue sparkles. I can finally grab this one. Was there a path here? There is, but I think I have to go around.
I see
There's
the
a
end.
chest over here. Get outplayed.
You're not going to make it if you don't heal.
I totally predicted where he was gonna be.
We found something.
Tranquil Trilby. Who could benefit from that the most? Oh, I never gave this to anyone. Granted, I've been steamrolling the enemy encounters, so there hasn't really been an opportunity. Prevents rage. All these hats give magic. I have a lot more armor than you think, than you would expect that give me magic up. Like just random pieces of armor that just give me like a +3 or 4 modifier on magic stat. Even for characters like Heizme and Stroll where it doesn't matter as much. Oh, did he go up this way? Oh, I've reached the beginning again.